Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Chanticleers will kick it off to get us underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense lining up for a first down play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Offense getting set for first down. Snap it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On first down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Back open in the middle. And he...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
On the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the shot that clears come to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it down the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And the shot that clears will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got the quick pass. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pirates. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're trying to get to it. Caught. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The shot that clears wants to crank the tempo. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. The ball pops out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, East Carolina 14.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
And the shot to clears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense now working in the red zone. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You just throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chanticleers headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime, a chance to chip away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleer. The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lost, the defense is wide open. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, ECU. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now.
Pass on the way, it's picked off! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Time to take a shot. And he intercepts it. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Fires it. Makes the grab. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
With the score, East Carolina 28, Coastal Carolina 7.
And the Pirates will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. for Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the offense will have a fresh set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer call. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
28, Coastal Carolina, 14.
Fair catch, called for and made. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
And from a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Pirates are rolling down the field. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Going up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Still on his feet at the 45. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Pirates. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Chanticleer is moving quickly to the line. They'll go back to the ground. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to move it through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He chucks one out to the right. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Faulkner. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback checking the play. He wants to throw here on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play.
Got it. Freedom. Hey.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, East Carolina 42, Coastal Carolina.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The shot that clears want to move quickly. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
21.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback will audible. On second down, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Makes his connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Wants to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misconnection, it's second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down.
I spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and they say run the football and run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen, they get paid to stop us. It's their job to try to stop us. And apparently, they live in the second world as this coach.
Dumps it to the back. It's caught. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time on target. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 17 to Bowling Green. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry-up.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Got his man on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The give to the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a third and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Motion from the offense. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect.
The kick is good.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
49. Coastal Carolina, 28.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down.
East Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The give to the lone running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They're facing a third down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting